As I mean, obviously you're an American guy. You're in Europe. You're in England now. How is it? I mean, you spend months and months away from home, away from your family, away from everything that you used to. What is it like as a person to be in so many different places?
Well, the only problem, like around this time of year, touring in Europe, like we've seen the sun one day on this tour. Seriously, I'm not lying. One day the sun was out. That's it. That's when you're already like, you know, when you already miss home, when you already feel, you know, because you do feel alone. I mean, yeah, we're all here together. There's a bus, there's a bunch of people on the bus, but you get lonely, you know what I mean? And you can't just sit out in the sun, and you know, the sun helps a lot, man. You know, the places where it's really cloudy, man, just like constantly throughout the year, there's high suicide rates there, man. Really, there are. You think about some of the places, dude. You're just like, well, because you're just in a constant gloom. I like clouds, I like snow, I like all that stuff, but not constantly. I mean, and so, you know, well, the big thing is just missing your family, but yeah, when it's just a gloomy day, it's hard to just to pick yourself up, you know. I mean, we're in the clubs all day, you know, if there's something around, like there's, you know, in town and shit, you can go see some stuff, then it's cool. Then you can sort of forget everything, you go check stuff out. But I mean, look, it's hard, but we've been doing it for so long now, and it's, you know, I don't think it ever gets easier, but you just kind of, you know, get used to it. You find ways to deal with it. You get on the internet, you know, play video games if you can, or watch some movies. You know, anything that will take up time. Because when you have downtime, when you're not doing anything, that's when you start to really think about home and you miss it. And you're like, man, I'm fucking sitting here. I could be in my fucking house right now, doing whatever the fuck I want. But, you know, but we still, look, once we get on stage, that's obviously the reason we're here. And yesterday, like, we had the best fucking crowd we had on tour. And, I don't mean this in a bad way, but I wasn't really thinking about home like that. I mean, watching people go crazy, you know, that's why we're here. That's what makes it easier. But yeah, it's just downtime. That's the hardest part about it, is when you just have no time to do anything. Or it just seems like you're walking around going, you know what I mean? When you're just bored. Yeah, dude.
So now you've just released your new album. Where do you see Cannibal Corpse in a few years' time? Do you have any plans for what to do? Any live albums or DVD?
Live albums? I don't think there's really. There's pretty much just we're going to tour for this album, and then we'll do another one, you know, eventually. You know, we'll be touring probably definitely all this year. We'll be touring. We're going to be doing, you know, tours probably all next year, a lot of festivals, I would think, in Europe in the summer. Then when that's done, probably, you know, winter of next year, we'll be done pretty much touring for this album, probably. And yeah, we'll take time off, write a new album, come back and do it all again.
The European festivals, they're completely different to anything in America, and there's so many.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
What?
Wacken, of course, especially.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Wacken, and it's just devastating, man. You know, to play in front of that many people, to feel that response when you're on stage, there's nothing like it, man. I mean, you know, any show is really good when you first walk on stage and put your horns up, man, and the crowd goes crazy. There are few feelings like that in the entire world. I mean, I seriously, I love it every time. And when you do it in front of like 70,000 people, I gotta say, man, it's fucking awesome. And you know, and even all the festivals, they're put together very well. They always have a good mix of styles of metal. I mean, awesome. You know, it's harder because we do them and we don't do them within a tour. So, like now, we were going to go do festivals right now. We'd be ready to kill everybody because we're like totally. We've had 2.5 weeks of touring right now. We're fucking in the mode. You know, we got our shit. You know, we've been playing. You know, everything is as tight as it's going to be. We'd be ready to kill. But when you go and do Wacken and you only do Wacken, you just play one show. You're fucking dead after that show because usually we haven't played in you know, within 2-3 weeks of doing that. I remember a couple times we were Wacken. Excuse me, and it was like not around anything else. So man, we were dead after that show because you get used to not doing it. It's like, you know, if you're lifting weights or something, and you get out of it for a while. When you get back in it, man, it's fucking tough. So, you know, otherwise, yeah, love them. I mean, Dude, we played, I think it was Grass Pop and Heaven and Hell played. Fucking. That was 2 years ago. Not last summer, summer before. Yeah, 2007. I mean, you know, besides the fact that you get to play these festivals and see these bands for free, it's like, fuck, man. You know, anyone would give their fucking left nut or tit for that. You know, so,
well, okay, thank you very much. That will do. Do you have any final words for the readers of Metal Soul?
Stay metal.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks,